What's going on, everybody? Thanks for checking out the live stream today. Of course, it is the CQ World Wide SSB phone contest. So we're going to see what the bands are like, make some contacts, and see how things are going out there. I did make contacts yesterday. It's Sunday, Halloween today, but I did make contacts on Saturday. I made about 40, 45 contacts, mostly DX, all outside of the U.S. It was a lot of fun. It was a good time. I just want to see how the bands are doing after the CME that hit overnight, if we're still, getting any of the effects of that. So we're about to find out here. Just getting things set up for us. Make sure that we're doing everything we can do the right way. What's going on, Digital Analog Ham? Thanks for stopping in today. Hopefully things are good over your way. We're getting ready for Halloween over here. Halloween night. Of course, a big deal for us over this way on this side of the pond. Want to just check out the bands here. Let me turn up the radio for you guys. 10 meters is open again, which 10 meters was open big time yesterday. It was great. Had a ton of fun on 10 meters. 10 meters was rocking yesterday on Saturday. I had just a lot of fun on 10 meters, and that's the beautiful thing about contests. You think that a band is dead, but oftentimes, especially for 10 meters, it's not really dead. It's that nobody actually goes and checks it and tries to use it. Therefore, if everybody has that same thought, it is open to some areas, but nobody's on the band. So 10 meters was a ton of fun yesterday. We don't want the radio going in my voice. All right, I got to make sure we turn myself up then. Turn this up a little bit. There, is this any better on my voice? I'll just turn this down a touch here. Let me go back over here and turn this one up a little bit. All right, how about that? Is that any louder? I just I upped the gain a little bit here on the microphone, so hopefully that helps. So let me know if that's a better mix for you. But let's start cruising around the bands, checking out what's going on. It's getting better. Are you on your phone or on a computer? I'm curious. All right, let's try turning it up even a little bit more here. Let's take it to... Let's try this on for size and see how this is doing. This is probably getting really close to being hot. Let's turn this here. All right, we'll try this. All right, we'll see if this is any better. I don't want to overdrive it too much. We'll go right about there. Seems kind of dead, John, really. Interesting, yeah. It was, 10 has been great, which is surprising for us here in the Midwest. We don't get a lot of good 10-meter openings here. We really don't. It's the summertime E-season's good, and of course SFI is certainly helping, but it's not common for us to get really good 10-meter openings in the fall here in the Midwest. So I was super jazzed about that. All right, so I can hear, you probably can hear it there on your end. Let's tune in some stations here. There's definitely some activity here on 10. There we go. Let's see where this guy is at. Charlie X-Ray 2, Charlie. What's going on, Andy? Just doing a little Halloween work. Uruguay. So South America. He's coming in pretty good. About S5. It's not bad. And he kind of went away on us there. Let's see. Come on back. Come on. Where'd you go? Kind of ran away on us there. He was sounding really good too. Let's keep moving then. See what else we can hear. There was somebody. I want to find a way that I can show you guys my band scope in a way that actually looks decent. I think it's going to mean I need a pan adapter, but there's somebody right here.
November Golf, Mexico. Thank you. 51913, good luck. Charlie X-ray 3, Alpha Tango.
Charlie X-ray 3, Charlie Tango, I believe it was. Also Uruguay. Apparently it's open to Uruguay, which is very common for us. 10 meters for me. Brazil, Uruguay, Chile, big time. That's 10 meters. I mean, I just have a great lobe into the southern part of South America. And that's just that north-south propagation that we get too.
Charlie Tango 3, Julian Bravo Delta, my number.
Let's try to get this guy here. I think I'm already tuned up.
Charlie Tango 2, Julian Bravo Delta, I got it. Correct, thank you. 51913, my number.
Little fading here. Oh, Bahrain portable to New Hampshire. That's awesome, man. That's awesome.
Number decision in the next rate.
I think we can nab this guy. He sounds pretty good. He sounds pretty good. Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Romeo Alpha November.
What's going on, Tom?
Sorry, please stand by, guys. Whiskey 1 Radio Alpha November is correct.
10 meters is great because it's not super packed.
Sorry, guys. Please stand by 1 second. Please give me 1 second. Whiskey 1 Radio Alpha November is correct.
I mean, that's the beautiful part about 10 is it's not wall-to-wall people.
Okay, 51913.
At least you can hear.
Number 5. Thank you. Good luck. Q set.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Alpha 4 only. Alpha 4.
Sure, I got my compression turned up here.
Okay, Alpha 4.
Congratulations, Robert. That's awesome. VK on 15. Awesome. Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie. Bedtime. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're just in the middle of our day here, getting ready to do some trick-or-treating. Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie. Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie. No, I didn't get him there either. I thought I had him there for a second. Yeah, 15 meters has been great this weekend. Ever since the sun spun around and we get in some more sunspots, 15's been on fire, especially during the contest here. Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie. Wow, this guy's tough. Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Whiskey 1 Papa Radio 51913.
He's about S5 here.
Thank you for number 3 QRZ.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
The station in the Michael Lane. Whiskey 8 again, come to you, call.
Let me try this guy again.
Call to November, Mexico, you 51913. Thank you. Charlie X-ray 3 Alpha Tango.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie. Got some fading from the storm.
Italy, Mexico.
Very slow, gradual fades.
Victor Echo to India, Mexico 51913.
Try it one more time before we move on this guy.
Thank you. Good luck in the contest. Charlie X-ray 3 Alpha Tango.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie. Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie. Let's try moving up a little bit. There's somebody.
598.
That sounds pretty good.
Thank you. QRZ, ZF5T.
ZF5T. I think I already got him. Let's see. This is the Cayman Islands right here.
November Whiskey 8 Echo 598.
He's very strong. He is 5'9". Let's go back to him here.
Echo Radio Sugar 598.
Let's see if we can get the Cayman Islands. That'll be a good one for the logbook.
Okay, KD9. Thank you. QRZ, ZF5T.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Whiskey 0.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
W0
Thought that was me.
Thanks, ZF5T.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Kilo Delta 9. 89 MYE 598. Thanks, ZF5T.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Whiskey Charlie.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
K0LWC 598.
You're 5904.
Thank you, ZF5T.
There we go. We were able to nab the Cayman Islands. That's always good, right?
To Hotel Uniform Echo 598.
I would like to go to the Cayman Islands myself.
Thank you, ZF5T.
Sounds like a good vacation spot for me. Put that on the bucket list.
Mobile station.
Make sure I'm getting my log correctly. I did pick him up back in March on 15 meters. So this is a new band for me, working ZF5T. So that's good. Oh, Andy, it is nice. Have you been to the Cayman Islands, Andy?
Again?
Turn this down a touch here.
M1KWG 598.
I said I've seen the pictures. It sure looks nice. Oh, thank you. TA5FA. Good to have you in here. Yeah, we're not doing anything serious. We're just racking up a few contacts here and there.
Thank you, QRZ, Fox 5 Tango.
Ring the radio. That's absolutely, Anton. I got a work trip coming up to here in the United States. I want to bring some radio gear with me. I don't know how much time I would have for it, but it is a work trip. Let's try this right here. 434. That's awesome, Andy. Hey, what's going on, Ishmael? I think I got this guy yesterday. Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie. Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie. Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie. QSL, you're 5904. QSL 04. So there's Argentina right there. Arturo in Argentina. Another good one for the logbook here on 10. And yes, I did work him before, so he is a dupe. But that's all right. Man. Cayman Islands is just, it's booming so bad, it's bleeding over. Let's go a little higher here. Looking for some good signals here on the bands. There's a good one, 495.
Okay, thank you. Extra Echo 1, Charlie Kilo, Japan contact.
I think this is Mexico right here, I believe.
Station Whiskey 8. Station Whiskey 8. Whiskey 8, Uniform Foxtrot, copy 5906.
I think this is Mexico. I want to say he said X-ray Echo 1, I think. That's what it was.
Negative. My full call sign is X-ray Echo 1, Charlie Kilo, Japan.
Yes,
okay,
Eric in Mexico.
X-ray Echo 1, Charlie Kilo, Japan contact.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
The station Whiskey, the hotel again.
What's going on, Cindy? Hopefully things are good in Maryland here on Halloween.
Number 8, Whiskey Hotel.
Thanks for stopping by.
Okay,
I'm just doing a little HF work. Checking out the contest. Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie. Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie, that's correct?
QSL.
Okay, copy 5906.
Thanks for 06, you're 5904.
Thank you. X-ray Echo 1, Charlie Kilo, Japan contact. Decision with Yankee.
Okay, another one there in Mexico. Add it to the logbook.
Norway 9, Sugar, Romeo, Yankee, copy 5906.
Here, I'll show you guys my logbook from today and yesterday. Let me bring it up on a window capture here. Let me just add it to our stream here, and you can see what I was logging with yesterday. And I'm just using QRZ. I'm not using a special logger or anything like that. Right, let me get the right thing up here on the screen for you. Okay, so there we go. All right, so here is my logbook.
Okay, November Foxtrot, going copy 906.
So here's the logbook from yesterday. Most of this is yesterday. So you can see yesterday was just 10 meters, man. Look at 10 meters yesterday. Brazil, 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 Cuba, Chile, Argentina, Argentina, Chile, Brazil. I mean, it was just booming. It was beautiful, beautiful conditions. Brazil, Brazil, some Uruguay, Argentina, Cape Verde, Spain. So that was yesterday. I mean, I spent the majority of my time yesterday on 10 meters. And then I did some other stuff. I popped into 15, popped into 17, did some 20-meter work, made some contacts, did some 40 last night over to Italy, and I got the Cayman Islands also on 40-meter last night, which was great. So I said, I'm just going around and just doing some hunting, just looking for contacts, looking for some of the better signals. If I was like fully in, Anton, to the contest, meaning I was taking it seriously, no, I would not. If I was really, trying to, for the contest, I would use N3 FJP. But I'm just messing around, making a few contacts, getting maybe some new countries in the logbook. I just use QRZ then. If I'm not taking it serious, I don't run a standalone log just for the contest. Now, again, if I'm actually in the contest to really try to, rack some points up and really do it, then I would. So you were hearing me 5'9". Well, you should have said hello. I mean, we need to. I mean, if you're able to find me, heck, I'll pick a frequency here. I'll try to find an open spot. All right, I'm going to sit on 28486.5. There, Ishmael. So if you can hear me. Let me go down a little bit further here. Let's go 484. 484. So you come find me, and we'll see if I can hear you. What's going on, Tyler? Thanks for stopping in. Doing a little messing around here for CQ World Wide. 10 meters is open here in Minnesota, so taking advantage of that. Yeah, work the bands, get on the radio, have fun. That's the thing, Tom. I was talking with somebody on Twitter last night. We were having a disagreement. I was encouraging people to get on the air for the contest, because if you have a smaller station, if you have like a dipole or an attic dipole, right, like a compromised antenna, this is a great weekend to get on the air and maybe make some contacts that you otherwise wouldn't be able to make on sideband. And he was disagreeing with me. He said that was bad advice because contests are only for the big gun station, which I completely disagree with. Now, if you're talking about trying to go win the contest, absolutely. You're not going to win CQ Worldwide unless you have 75 grand plus into your station. That's just the reality. I mean, it's that kind of contest. 150-foot tower, quad stacks, all that. But to get on and maybe get 2 or 3 new countries, that is what's great about it. If you're in an HOA or have a really compromised antenna, contests are great for that. And yeah, you're not going to bust every pileup with your compromised antenna in 100 watts, but to try to discourage people from going out is just ridiculous. I couldn't believe we were having that conversation. I mean, go out there, make some contacts, have fun. I'm not frustrated. If I can't get somebody in 5, 6, 10 calls the most, I just spin the VFO and go find another strong signal. In fact, my advice to people on Twitter was turn your RF gain back, knock out those lower signals, right? The S2s, S4s. The chances of you, if you have a smaller station, and getting into those during the contest are probably pretty minimal. Although I did make Finland yesterday on 20, and he was only S5, which was great. But I just was telling people, I was like, get out there, make some contacts, have fun. You don't need a $100,000 antenna setup to go on CQ Worldwide and have some fun. And some people I can't hear you. You're on there now. Let's see if you can hear me. Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie on 28.484. Standing by for J72 IMS on 484. If I can hear you, I can just faintly hear your voice. Ah, from Brazil, PY1. Boy, you guys have been booming in here to Minnesota. I've gotten so many Brazilian stations, it's incredible. I think that may be your voice. I may be able to hear you way down there near the noise floor, but yeah, I guess I can't hear you directly, which is a bummer. Oh, so you did hear me on 484, all right. What are you using on your end that you can hear me so well, but I'm not hearing you? It seems very one way. I figured I'd be able to hear you at least a little bit. Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie. K0LWC 28.484, standing by for J72 IMS. All right, I'll stand by for the remote there. What's going on, John? Hopefully things are nice in Boston here on this Halloween afternoon. But my point on Twitter was with these guys, I was like, don't tell people that have restricted antennas they shouldn't get on the air. That's ridiculous. It's dumb. Because if you got a guy who's got a $100,000 antenna set up, I think that was that Ishmael there? Try it again. Try it again. J72 IMS from K0LWC. J72 IMS from K0LWC. I said I hear a voice in there. I just can't tell if that's you or not. I hear a voice in the static, and that's it. That was not you. Okay, I'll stand by. It may be somebody that I'm catching from 486, right on the edge of their signal here. All right, I'll just wait for you. No worries. I have an ICOM 7300 is what I use here. I'll turn up the radio here for you. All right, we're seeing if Ishmael can get in here. Yeah, 7300 is great. I always recommend the 7300 to anybody looking to get especially their first HF radio. It's a great radio. J72 IMS from K0LWC. Yeah, the 7300, one of the reasons why the 7300 is so good is that it's so popular. There's tons of information out there about it. Helpful videos, blogs. Everyone has one, it seems. So there's just so much helpful stuff on the internet for somebody that's new and that's their first radio, you know? It's great radio. I love it. You can't buy a better HF radio for the money than the 7300. Bang for your buck, nothing, zero, nothing competes with the 7300 dollar for dollar. I don't know, Ishmael, are you trying? J72 IMS from K0LWC. Yeah, but the FT-DX10 is more expensive. That's what I'm saying, dollar for dollar. The DX10 is what, like $400, $500 more money? I would take the 7300 and I'd spend the $500 on my antenna setup any day of the week. Can you tell I'm an ICOM guy for HF? I said the FT-DX10 is a great radio, but it's just not at the same price point as the 7300. J72 IMS K0LWC on 484. I'm not sure if Ishmael's going to be able to get in there. I hear a voice out there again, and I can see something on the scope. Very, very faint. Maybe hard for even all of you to hear. Let me turn it up again for you. I thought I heard a 0. I'm booming. Well, I'm glad that I'm booming in Dominican. Yeah, that's crazy. I know with the inflation down there, Leonardo, that, yeah, like, it's a huge amount of money for you guys down there. Because, I mean, you have to, somebody I was talking to down in South America was likening it to, like, if you want a $1,500 radio, it's akin to, like, maybe buying a vehicle or something, you know? J72 IMS from K0LWC. I have yet to hear anybody say a problem with the 7300. I know I don't have one. Because I've just, I mean, it's literally difficult to make them sound bad on the air. The audio is phenomenal. You can run FT8 100 watts for days on end, no problem. It can handle that level of duty cycle. The receiver's great. It's intuitive, easy to use. The touch screen, it has pretty good filtering in it, pretty solid. Noise reduction works decent, although the FT-DX10 does have better noise reduction. The one bummer for me is you can't, really truly use the waterfall on your computer screen. You can't export your waterfall to your computer very well. That is a good one, Robert. I like that you don't have one. That is a problem. You know, it's there's really not many knocks on it outside of interfacing it with your computer requires some extra hardware, like a pan adapter in the radio. I think that's actually somebody else I hear on 484 coming up. Or, yeah, like the DX10, you can easily just use HDMI or a mini display, I don't know what the port is, and put it on your computer screen and have the waterfall on your computer or your TV. That's kind of nice to do it out of the box. You can do it on the 7300, it just takes extra hardware. I would love it if I could do it out of the box, but again, if I had to pay $500 more for it, I would say no, just leave it out, because again, this radio was as cheap as like $975 on sale once. I was like, for $975 for an ICOM 7300, you might as well just run as fast as you can and go buy it. In fact, I would love to buy one and just let it sit in the box, so that way when this one goes away, I have another as a backup. You know, as I run this thing hard, I run FT8 every day, 10, 12 hours a day, 100 watts. Full 100 watts FT8 every day, 12 hours-ish a day. And this thing doesn't blink at all. Yeah, somebody else is coming up here fading in with the conditions. And I don't think it's Ishmael. All right, let's see what else we can find.
Kilowatt Juliet radio. Okay, I have Kilo 8 Kilo Juliet radio. That's correct? Okay, copy 5906.
I think all my DMR stuff is dead, Ishmael. I don't think I have anything that has a battery in it right now.
Okay, thank you. Extra Echo 1, Charlie Kilo Japan, contact.
Oh, we already got him. Let's head back down lower here. There's a big signal.
Alpha Bravo Golf. I'm not sure of that. 598.
This guy's about 20 over. He's blowing in here. Is this the Cayman Islands again?
Okay, thank you. Kilo Z Fox 5 Tango.
Yeah, I was going to say, of course it is.
Yeah,
I can just tell.
In the Tango.
Yeah, Cayman Islands, boy, they're just blowing in here. Look at that S-meter reading on that when he comes in.
6HQK 598.
He's 5 to 15 over. There's Papa Yankee 2.
Yankee uniform, contact.
Let's try him first before we jump.
Yankee 2, Yankee uniform, contact. CQ contest, Papa Yankee 2, Yankee uniform. Papa Yankee 2, yellow uniform, contact.
I think I got him yesterday.
CQ contest, Papa Yankee 2, Yankee uniform. Papa Yankee 2, yellow uniform, contact.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie, 5911.
You're 5904.
Thank you, Papa Yankee 2, Yankee uniform.
That's easy.
Whiskey Alpha 80 Whiskey.
See, the Brazilian
5911.
stations, man, the Brazilians, they just come in here like
Thank you, Papa Yankee 2,
nobody's
Yankee
business,
uniform.
just booming. It's always been that way
Radio,
for me
radio.
on 10 meters, though. Thanks,
Whiskey
Frank.
Alpha 5, radio,
Glad you're in here hanging out.
5911.
All right, let's jump
Thank
to...
you, Papa Yankee.
I just want to see what 12 sounds like. Let's hear what that's doing. Of course, there's no contesting going on here. I just want to hear the conditions. See a few signals here. Yeah, it's not super open. All right, let's jump to 15 meters here. Let me do another tune-up quick. All right, I'm going to have to jump down and turn on my tuner. 1 second. All right, there we go. Had to get my tuner set up. There we go. All right. Let's have a listen. My problem is my antenna is not great on 15 meters. It's
Contest, Whiskey Sierra 7 X-ray, contest.
I think I got him yesterday. Let me look.
CQDX contest, Whiskey Sugar 7 X-ray.
I don't know. This is Florida.
Bravo 6, Sierra X-ray Alpha. Kilo Bravo 6, Sierra X-ray Alpha 595. 593, thank you. Thank you for 3.
Hello,
Good luck.
Frank.
QR set contest, Whiskey Sierra 7 X-ray.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie 595.
You're 5904.
Thanks. QR set, Whiskey Sierra 7 X-ray.
Well, that was an easy one down there to Noel. I've got numerous contacts with him on 17 and 20. First time on 15, though.
Whiskey Sierra 7 X-ray. Whiskey Sierra
First
7
time on
X-ray
15
contest.
for me and Noel. That's good. Another band added in there for him.
Whiskey Sierra 7 X-ray
He's down in Ocala, Florida.
CQ contest, CQ
He's
contest.
sounding pretty
Whiskey
good.
Sierra 7 X-ray contest.
But 15 meters to Florida for me does pretty good most of the time.
CQ contest, Whiskey Sierra 7 X-ray contest. Thank you, Papa Tango 5 Japan. Whiskey 4 Lima.
Ooh, Papa Tango 5 Japan. I remember that call sign. Pretty sure I got him yesterday. Let's try it again anyways. Do you think we can get him? He's about S3, S4.
03, thank you, Papa Tango 5 Japan.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Go again. Kilo 6 Papa. Kilo. Kilo number 6 Papa. Kilo 6 Papa 5911. Roger 593. Thank you, Papa Tango 5 Japan.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Alpha Sierra again. Kilo Charlie 0 Delta Alpha Sugar 5911.
You should hear 20 meters, man. 20 meters is wall to wall. Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Sierra Whiskey Victor, your call.
Yeah, man. Brazil is always Always in
Okay,
here.
Whiskey Alpha 5 Sierra Whiskey Victor 5911.
Is that where your mountains are located, Leonardo? Is it mountainous in the south part of Brazil?
Tango 5 Japan.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Again.
Boy, he's fast.
11 Bravo 4 Fox 5911. Thank you, Papa Tango 5 Japan.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Remember again.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
ND United again. Kilo Bravo 1 Romeo Victor United 5911.
This guy's got some equipment based on his QRZ. Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie. This is what's tough for me on 15. My antenna just does not do well here. Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Japan. November Tango 1 Oscar 5911. Thank you, Papa Tango 5 Japan.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Quebec again.
Yeah, I said I'm not going to be able to bust through too many pileups on 15. I know my antenna.
12. Zero 4, thank you. X-ray Quebec 1 Kilo Zulu.
Let's try this guy out.
Quebec.
Is that where Rio de Janeiro is, Leonardo? Is in the south? I should know my geography better.
Right, your QRZ. Kilo 2. Charlie Juliet, you're fine and 12. Thank you, QRZ. Kilo A Alpha Zulu, fine and 12. Thank you, QRZ.
I'm running what's called a ZS6 BKW, Robert. The ZS6 BKW is a modified version of a G5 RV. And on 15 meters, given the design, what a ZS6 BKW does is and it's center fed dipole, right? You have two parts of the antenna. You have the ladder line, that's the looks like black ladder that runs up to the top, and then the wires at the top of the antenna. It shortens the elements at the top, it brings them in a few feet, and it lengthens out the ladder line. What that does is it gives you an antenna that you can use without a tuner on 5 different bands. That tunes up really nice, and you don't have any losses or anything to worry about with the tuner. But with that design in particular, with that modification, you do sacrifice 30 and 15 don't do as well. It's usable, it's okay at best, but it's definitely you can notice it's degraded performance. There's no question, because it's just a little bit. You got to bring it in quite a bit. You need a 10-to-1 tuner to use it on 15. This guy drives me crazy. He's not saying his call sign. Like, you should be saying your call sign every time or every other. When they don't, it drives me nuts.
Thank you. X-ray Quebec 1 Kilo Zulu.
There we go. X-ray Quebec 1 Kilo Zulu. This guy is in Chile.
Thank you. Where's that?
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Cito, try again. Whiskey Cito.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Whiskey Cito Bravo Victor 5 and 12. Try it. X-ray Quebec 1 Kilo Zulu. Whiskey Charlie 4 Echo Alpha Charlie 9 Sierra 5 and 12. Thank you. X-ray Quebec 1 Kilo Zulu.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
X-ray Queen 1 Kilo Zulu.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Whiskey Charlie 4.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Yep.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
W9 Japan Oscar Echo 5912. Thank you. X-ray Quebec 1 Kilo Zulu.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
November 4 Radio Japan 5912. 5905. Gracias. QRZ.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
X-ray Quebec 1 Kilo Zulu.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Kilo Japan 5 Yankee 5912. Roger. QRZ.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
X-ray Quebec 1 Kilo Zulu.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Foxtrot Yankee.
As I say, see this If this was on another band, this wouldn't be happening.
Kilo White 4, question mark Foxtrot
I said
Yankee again.
it just does not do as well. Which country do I listen better on? In terms of what do I receive the most?
Foxtrot Yankee, QSL.
Is that your question, Leonardo?
Kilo 4, Golf Foxtrot Yankee, is that right? Okay, Kilo Alpha 4, Golf.
And you can see a picture of my antenna, by the way, in my QRZ profile. I have a photo of it, so you can see what I'm using. It's a sloper. Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Again?
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
59 Radio November, 5912.
Yeah, I said I usually would jump off.
Thank you, QRZ.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
November Whiskey 7.
We'll get a couple more calls before we move.
November Whiskey 7, Mexico, 5912.
I said that's why I don't do much on 15. Once in a while. Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
QRZ, X-ray Quebec 1, Kilo Zulu.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
X-ray Quebec 1, Kilo Zulu.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Echo Victor Romeo, you called?
Yeah, we will jump. 15 is just not the best. I'm sure 18's got people on it. Everyone is on 18 today. Not 18, 17 meters, 18 megahertz, hiding from the contest today. Any big contest weekend, 17 meters just comes to life as everyone's hiding that doesn't want to contest. So let's take a listen there quick. Just like yesterday, it was just full of people.
It's been for about 23 years now, and it's just about time I got to go up that tower again and just do a good job.
Everyone's hiding from the contest on 17.
TTC looking for check-ins for the YL system. Please come with your
There's a
call.
net that run on 17.
Drive carefully. W7GIF, go ahead, ready.
All right, let's check 14. 14 is going to be a madhouse. And it is. It is a madhouse. No surprise there. So, let's go ahead and turn off everything. And that's what the beautiful part about having this antenna. The ZS6 BKW, again, you can use it on 5 bands, no tuner needed, which is great, because it gives you a little bit more ump with your signal there. And on 20 meters, I don't need a tuner across all of 20. I just let the radio do its thing, and it has no problem across phone at all. So I'm going to turn down the RF gain a little bit, find the biggest signals.
With a password, I was in big trouble.
Oh, that's not contest activity there.
Victor Echo 3 by Victor, 5915. Thank you, India Bravo 0 Lima.
There's a little bit of a pileup.
Victoria. Okay, Kilo Echo 5 Victoria, 5915. QSL, it's Whiskey Echo 5 Victoria. Please copy 594. Yeah, how are you today over there, Arkansas? This is India Bravo 0 Lima. Thank you. 5915. Charlie, thank you, Paul 73. Now, India Bravo 0 Lima. Kilo Victor 4 Charlie, Quebec. Kilo 3 Charlie Ocean Bravo, 5915.
That sounds like Italy, maybe?
3 Charlie Oscar Bravo, 5905. Yeah, November 3 Charlie Oscar Bravo. Thank you, 5915. QSL, good luck. Ciao, India Bravo 0 Lima. Victor Echo 3 Bravo X-ray, 5915. Thank you, India Bravo 0 Lima. Whiskey Delta 9, India Delta Sierra, 5915.
This is Italy. I think it's India Bravo 0 Lima.
Thank you, India Bravo 0 Lima.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Kilo 5 Zulu Mike 5915. Roger, 59, I'm in 05, good luck. India Bravo 0 Lima.
Kilo 0.
4 Queen German. Number 7 X-ray, 5915. Whiskey Sugar 7 X-ray, 595. Whiskey Sugar 7 X-ray, 5915. Thank you, India Bravo 0 Lima.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Kilowatt 4 Quebec, Germany, 5915. 5905. Thank you, India Bravo 0 Lima.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie, 5915.
You're 5904.
Thank you,
See, that was no problem on 20 meters. And that just shows the difference there between 15, where I know that just based on my antenna design, I don't do as well on 15, and 20, where it does the best. Just like that into Italy, no problem. Trying on 260. We'll keep it listening here, Frank. We'll see if we can hear your call sign come through, Frank.
595. Thank you, India Bravo 0 Lima.
November Echo 1, Radio Delta.
The station with number 5. The station with number 5 again. QRZ again. India Bravo 0 Lima.
The fading isn't as bad
Radio Delta.
as I thought it would be,
Radio
which is
Delta
good.
again.
November Echo 1, Radio Delta.
November Echo 1, Radio Delta, 5915.
Let's see if we can hear Frank come through. Frank the Tank.
Bravo 0 Lima.
Let's see if we can do it.
Landing in Zulu, 5915. November 0, Hotel Juliet Zulu, 5915. Thank you.
All right, Frank, come on, you got it. Come on, Frank.
India Bravo 0 Lima, 5915. CQ contest, India Bravo 0 Lima, India Bravo 0 Lima. W4 Japan, Victor November, 5915. Thank you, India Bravo 0 Lima. Uniform Tango Victor, Uniform Tango Victor, 5915.
Did you get through, Frank? Did I miss it?
Thank you, India Bravo 0 Lima. India Bravo 0 Lima, IB0L.
Kilowatt 4, Queen, Germany.
Kilowatt 4, Quebec, Germany, 515.
5905.
Thank you, India Bravo 0 Lima. Kilo 9, Yankee, 5915.
See, this is the kind of stuff, you just saw how easy it was for me to get through to Italy there.
India Bravo 0 Lima.
I'm not a big gun station. I have a wire and 100 watts, you know. I'm a pretty basic station. But second call, bust a pile up into Italy was really no problem. But again, that goes into knowing your equipment, right? I know that on 15 meters, I do not do as well. I know that. And I know what countries I'm favored towards. Like, I do pretty well throughout all of the EU, just based on the orientation of my antenna. So if I know my antenna design, what are the best bands for my design? Number two, if I know based on the orientation of my antenna, where I work the best into. South America I can do. It's not the best in terms of my antenna orientation, but it can work. Again, you got to know your equipment. You got to know your antenna. You got to know the basics, and that can really help you understanding about like why some are easier over here, other ones over there are not, based on again where they're located, time of day, propagation conditions, all those things you have to take into account. But that's just become, you know, it's just becoming a good operator, I think, at the end of the day.
India Bravo 0 Lima. India Bravo 0 Lima. India Bravo 0 Lima, India Bravo 0 Lima. CQ contest.
It's on upper sideband. If you're anywhere, anything from 20 meters on up, that is upper sideband. If you're on 40 meters, 75 or 80, so that is 7 megahertz or 3.5 to 4, that's lower sideband. So everything that we've been doing today is upper sideband. Here on 14 megahertz, that's upper sideband. Yeah, no QRZ page. I think that must be a special call sign. It's not even in the database. Oh, he dropped out. Sounds like a good one here. There we go. Trying to put this up. Boy, talk about a crush of people all right over the top of each other, huh? My God. Have I used Hamsphere before? I have not used Hamsphere before, John. Tell us more about what that's about.
What's my number? Your zone, your CQ zone, over. Number 1 in the zone, Oklahoma. It's your zone 4. Thank you very much. Good luck. India Radio 4 X-ray. November 0, Yankee Foxtrot. November 0, Bravo, Uniform India, 5915.
Is this India Radio 4 X-ray?
Radio 4 X-ray.
Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie.
Lima, Whiskey, Golf India 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie, 5915.
Correction, Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie. QSL?
Roger, K0, thank you. India Radio 4 X-ray.
Yeah, you're 5904.
Thank you. The November 2.
There you go, one call. That's all it took. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what was so frustrating yesterday. People were like, oh, if you're 100 watts in a wire, don't waste your time because it's so frustrating. You just saw it right now, everybody. One call, one shot, 100% right away. Armchair, no problem. It's because they probably have $100,000 of equipment in just their antenna system alone over there. All right, 5.9s. Nothing like giving out 5.9s over and over and over again. It must be contest weekend. All right, just making sure I get him in the logbook. That was India Radio 4 X-ray in Italy. Yeah, it's super crowded out there.
Radio Ocean.
See what's going on over here.
Delta Papa 7 Delta 594. CQ contest K4RO Kilo 4 Radio Ocean.
Well, this should be like shooting fish in a barrel.
CQ contest K4RO Kilo 4 Radio Ocean.
Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie 594.
594.
Thank you. What was it? Kilo 0?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, thank you. Thanks. K4 Radio Oscar.
It's the second time I picked him up. I had him back in 2019.
Echo 2 Oscar Whiskey Lima 594.
He is in Tennessee, here in the East Central United States.
Lima 594. Thank you. Kilo 4 Radio Ontario.
Huh, interesting. Thanks for posting that, Tom. I'll have to check that out. I've never heard of it before. Sounds like a great learning tool.
Thank you.
I hear Alaska, Leonardo, quite a bit. I hear Alaska about this time of day, 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I'll start hearing Alaska on 20 meters, no problem whatsoever. S7, S9. But I have my orientation of my antenna lets me play to Alaska pretty easily.
Kilo 6 India Tango Romeo 5903. Thank you. Good luck.
Let's see where this guy's at. What's going on, Todd? Thanks for popping in.
Kilo 7 Norway Japan Mobile 5903. Thank you. 73 Victor Alpha 7 Oscar Mike.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Kilo 0 Whiskey Lima Charlie 5903.
Correction on the call. Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie, and you're 5904.
Okay, Lima Whiskey Charlie. Thank you. What was it? The zone?
The zone is 04. You're 04.
04. Thank you. You are 5903.
03. Thank you. There's a little DX right across the northern border there. Did a POTA activation? Oh yeah, see, that's the thing. If you were trying to do a POTA yesterday, you know, especially if you're running 10 watts, 5 watts, whatever, if you're running QRP during a contest weekend, especially if you got, you know, Wolf River coil, whatever, you know, less than height, dipole, QRP is not going to work out well for you on a contest weekend. Not to mention, there's hardly any space for POTA on a weekend like this. This is a weekend like everybody else. POTA should just take the weekend off because, I mean, it's just a crush of people everywhere. I mean, I saw a lot of POTA activations yesterday on 17 meters, and of course, if it was open for wherever you were at, 12 meters was another option too, right? Go to places where you don't have to worry about, you know, the contest interrupting you trying to do POTA. So, yeah, it was crazy busy. I'm just putting VA7OM here from Canada in the logbook. PY2IG. All right. Turn you guys back up here on the radio.
Whiskey 1 November Golf.
Whiskey 1 November Golf 5914. Roger QHL 5905. You're very strong. Welcome to CQFO JJQ Countess. CQ Florida 4 Germany Quebec Countess. CQ Florida 4 Germany Quebec Countess.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
November. Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie 5914.
Thank you for the 5914. You're 5904.
Thank you, FO JJQ Countess.
So there you go. One call. Boom. Nabbed it. France. Jeff. F4GGQ.
Charlie November. Again?
Never knew. 100 watts in a wire is Top Gun station. You just got to know your equipment. That's the biggest thing. Propagation is the biggest determinant of it all. 14293, make sure to give him the log here. Again, that was Fox 4, Gulf, Quebec, in France. There's another bucket list trip for me. I'd like to go over to France as well. Have I done 60? Yeah, I do 60. 60's kind of fun. My antenna will do 60. It's different. It's interesting. I don't do it a ton, but I have done it with friends of mine when maybe like 40 meters wasn't working or something. Well, we'll try to do 60 kind of thing. Yeah, 60 meters is fun. There we go. If anyone's looking for France, 293.5. He's probably what? Let me look at the meter here. About S8, S9 here in the Midwest. Yeah, there you go. 5.9 easy.
Uniform November. Alpha 7 Uniform November 5.
Oh, hey, we're getting a phone call here. Let me turn this down so you can hear. Turn the radio down just for a second. I'm just letting you know that you're now live with me here in the shack. I'm just live streaming, doing some contacts for the contest. Yeah, so come on in and hang out. That's what I'm doing. All righty. That was my Ham Shack hotline ringing there on the side. And if you don't know what Ham Shack hotline is, there's a free plug. I've done videos on Ham Shack hotline. It is a free VoIP phone service just for ham radio operators only. And you can get a VoIP phone in your shack. That was my buddy Dan giving me a call on Ham Shack hotline there. Yeah, 60 meters. Give it a try, Tom. It's a lot of fun. It's fun to play with. It's a different kind of propagation than any other band. Of course, every band is unique, but 60 is a lot of fun. Let's see what else we can stir up.
Alpha Romeo. Okay, the 3 Alpha Romeo Zulu.
I'm just running around hunting.
Okay, Kilo 3 Papa Romeo Zulu, you're 594.
I said I'm just making a few contacts, handing out some points here and there.
PH, you're 594. Thanks.
What's going on, Dan?
Alpha Alpha 4 Delta Delta.
Alpha Alpha 4 Delta Delta 594.
594.
Thanks. Yours it.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
K9 Yankee Yankee K9 Yankee Yankee 594.
Welcome into the chat, Dan. Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
K0LWC 594.
Yeah, you're 594 as well.
Thanks. W8HPJ 594.
Come on, say your call sign.
Thank you. QRZ.
Say your call sign. Come on.
Who's the 3 Romeo?
November 3 Romeo Mike Charlie.
November 3 Romeo Mike Charlie 594.
QSL 595.
Thanks. QRZ. Victor Echo 6 Sugar Victor. Kilo 5 Echo Kilo.
There we go.
5EK 594.
That was Canada there. Victor Echo 6 Sugar Victor.
Kilo Echo 8 Sierra India Quebec.
KE8 SIQ 594.
Roger, Roger, 594 as well.
It's my second contact with this station up there in Canada.
Who's the Mike 6? Kilo Mike 6? Zulu. Okay, Kilo Mike 6 Zulu. You're 594?
Oh, Bob, that's awesome.
Thank you.
Back in November of 2020. Awesome. Did you send me a QSL card, Bob? Got some big signals up here on
Kilo 5 Tango Radio.
Kilo 5 Tango Radio, big signal. But it's in Texas. Texas is always huge up here in Minnesota.
Kilo 5 Tango Radio.
It's just like the right hop for us. This will be like shooting fish in a barrel here.
Florida 4 again.
We'll get him pretty easy.
Florida 4 Hotel Whiskey Bravo 5904. Florida 4 Hotel Sugar Nancy 5904. Thank you. Kilo 5 Tokyo Radio.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
0 Lima Whiskey Charlie 5904.
Yeah, you're 5904.
Kilo 5 Tango Radio.
See, that was child's play. It was so easy there. But that's because central northeast Texas, man, is always just crazy, crazy strong here in Minnesota. So 324, yep, that looks right. I had him actually in 40 meters back in 2019, my second contact there.
Hotel Zulu.
Roger. Kilo 1 Mike Whiskey Hotel. Kilo 1 Mike Whiskey Hotel.
Oh, awesome! I'm glad that I remember to send you a card. I get sent a lot of cards in the mail, so sometimes they get lost in the shuffle. But I'm glad I was able to get you one out there. That's awesome. Oh yeah. You know what it's about then, Todd. Texas for us up here is like really easy. It's just the perfect hop. Man.
Kilo 1 Charlie.
That should be an easy one too.
CQ contest. Kilo 1 Charlie.
Connecticut, another easy one for me.
Kilo 1 Charlie.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Mexico 9 India 595.
Look at that, 20 over, maybe even 25 on the peak.
Where's that? Kilo 1 Charlie.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
QRZ again, Europe, please. Kilo 1 Charlie.
Apparently he doesn't want to talk to me.
QRZ Europe, Kilo 1 Charlie.
I guess we can't talk to Rich, he only wants Europe.
CQ contest, Kilo 1 Charlie. Kilo 1 Charlie. Please Europe only.
Maybe he's looking for a multiplier.
Check-ins at this time. Do we have any
There's a net.
Radio Alpha. Kilowatt Lima 7, Radio Alpha.
There's probably Alaska.
CQ contest. Kilo Lima 7, Radio Alpha. Kilowatt Lima 7,
Yep,
Radio
there's
Alpha.
Alaska. K0LWC, Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie 591.
You're 5904.
Hey, thank you. Kilo Lima 7, Radio
So
Alpha.
there you go. You're asking about Alaska, and there they are.
Again?
No problems whatsoever. I said this is the time of day. Alaska comes in on 20, no problems. Never fails.
You're very weak. Try it again. Yours at Kilo Lima 7, Radio Alpha.
So if you're looking for Alaska, if you need Alaska in your logbook, go to 338 right now, because I mean they're 5'9" plus here in Minnesota right now. So this is where, again, going back to if you have a smaller station and you need Alaska for Worked All States contest weekend, great for that. This guy's obviously got a nice antenna setup up there, and it's also good news that he's really not being impacted by the CME that happened overnight that finally arrived. Because they get impacted a lot up there by what's going on in the upper atmosphere. So again, Alaska's on 338.
The 6 again. Whiskey Delta 6, what's your call?
I wonder if Dan, TDW, is going to get Alaska. Oh, how many total? How many contacts so far in the contest? Not a ton.
Hey, thanks for calling in. Kilo Lima 7 Radio
About
Alpha.
60 right now. A lot of South America, some EU.
November 4 Delta Kilo 591. Okay, Norway 4 Germany kilowatt 591. Okay, thanks a lot. Kilo Lima 7 Radio Alpha.
There's somebody pretty weak. See if we can pull him out. There might be too many big stations all in one spot here.
Charlie Radio 6 Kilo. CQ contest, Charlie Radio 6 Kilo. Alpha Delta Bravo.
All right, let's try to get this right here, whatever this is.
Kilo Delta 9, Alpha Delta Bravo.
This might be a good one to try.
Thank you, Charlie Radio 6 Kilo.
Kilo Bravo 4, Mike Golf.
Charlie 1 Delta Radio. Alpha Charlie 1 Delta Radio, 5914.
Awesome.
Kilo Bravo 4,
Glad to help you out there on the Alaska.
Kilo Bravo 4, Mike Golf.
Kilo Bravo 4, Mike Golf, 5914.
Very good, 5905.
Thank you, Charlie Radio 6 Kilo. Whiskey 2, Golf Sierra Hotel.
This is Charlie Radio 6 Kilo, Portugal. Let's try to nab him. What do you think? Do you think we got it in us? Portugal? Are we going to do this thing? I think we will. Let's see.
For Oscar. Whiskey Oscar for Oscar, 595. Charlie Radio 6 Kilo.
Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie.
Yankee Julia. Again?
Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie.
Charlie Radio 6 Kilo.
Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie.
Sierra X-Ray Yankee, 5914.
Missed that one.
Thank you, Charlie Radio 6 Kilo.
Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie.
Kilo 4. Kilowatt 4. Kilo 4, Kilo November Oscar, 5914. Thank you, 595. Charlie Radio 6 Kilo.
Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie.
Victoria?
Victor Alpha 2 Canada Victoria.
The 2 Canada Victoria?
Victor America 2 Charlie Victoria.
Victor Alpha 2 Charlie
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Thank you, 595.
Kilo Delta 2, Whiskey November.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Kilo Delta 2, Whiskey November Yankee.
Whiskey November Yankee.
Kilo Delta 2, Whiskey November Yankee.
Kilo Delta 2, Whiskey November Yankee, 594.
595.
Charlie Radio 6 Kilo.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Alpha 7, Uniform 594. Alpha 7, Uniform November. Uniform November 594. Thank you, you're 593. Good luck. Charlie Radio 6 Kilo.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Tango Delta. Kilowatt 3 Tango Delta. Kilo 3 Tango Delta 594. Thank you, 595. Charlie Radio 6 Kilo.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Again.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
November 8 Papa Foxtrot 594.
Oh, he might be a tough one.
Charlie Radio 6 Kilo.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Again.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
The Bravo Hotel. Alpha Juliet 4, Bravo Hotel. Alpha Juliet 4, Bravo Hotel 594. Thank you, 5905. Charlie Radio 6 Kilo.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
November 0, India Victoria 594. November 0.
It makes sense that I'm doing well in New Mexico given it's late afternoon.
Radio Mike Charlie, November 0, Radio Mike Charlie 594. Charlie Radio 6 Kilo.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Again.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Charlie Radio 6 Kilo.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Yankee Charlie.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Delta Charlie.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Whiskey 5 Delta Charlie 594.
That was not me.
73 Charlie Radio 6 Kilo.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
594.
Too fast.
Charlie Radio 6 Kilo.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie. Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
594. Charlie Radio 6 Kilo.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Kilo Delta 2 Papa Tango X-ray 594.
I don't know, this might not cooperate.
Charlie Radio 6 Kilo.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Kilo 0.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Kilo Whiskey Charlie 594.
You're 5904.
Thank you, Charlie Radio 6
There we go, see? A little persistence pays off, you know? That's the other thing. You know, I've made a few contacts, boom, first call, no problem, right? But at the same time, like, you got to know how to work the pile up, change your timing up, things like that. And sometimes it may take 5, 10, 15 calls to break through, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. Especially if you're running 100 watts in a wire. Okay, make sure I get him in there properly. There we go. All right, let's see what else we got on 20 meters.
Kilowatt 4 Zulu Whiskey contest. Kilo 4 Zulu Whiskey.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Kilo Lima Whiskey Charlie 595.
You're 5904.
Thank you, Kilo 4 Zulu Whiskey contest.
Okay, that was obviously an easy one.
9 X-ray.
I always do well into Virginia too.
9 X-ray.
Oh, Robert. Are you working on your general ticket, Robert?
Radio Ocean. Kilo 8 Zulu Fox Juliet 594. Thank you, K4 Radio Ocean.
Oh, we already got him.
K4R.
I'm going to try to find a clear area, which is going to be next to impossible. We're going to set up, get real crazy.
Kilo Charlie 9 Whiskey Zulu.
I thought it was clear for a second.
You are 5905. Good luck. November Delta 4 Yankee. Juliet.
I can't hear the person sitting there, but I hear people calling in. It sounds pretty clear. All right, let's do a little actual CQ. See if we can stir up here. CQ contest, CQ contest. Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie. CQ contest. CQ contest, CQ contest. Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie. CQ contest. CQ contest, CQ contest. Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie. CQ contest.
Kilo 4, Whiskey, Golf, Juliet.
Kilo 4, Whiskey, Golf, Juliet, your 5904.
You are 590. I'm sorry, 5904.
All right, thanks so much for the 0473. QRZ. CQ contest, CQ contest. Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie. CQ contest. CQ contest, CQ contest. Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie. CQ contest. CQ contest, CQ contest. Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie. CQ contest. CQ contest, CQ contest. Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie. CQ contest. CQ contest, CQ contest. Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie. CQ contest. CQ contest, CQ contest. Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie. CQ contest. If I cared about this contest, like actually turning in and caring about my points, I'd probably just use N3FJP. It's always my preferred go-to, thanks to Dan there. CQ contest, CQ contest. Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie. CQ contest. CQ contest, CQ contest. Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie. CQ contest. CQ contest, CQ contest. Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie. CQ contest. CQ contest, CQ contest. Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie. CQ contest. CQ contest, CQ contest. Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie. CQ contest. CQ contest, CQ contest. Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie. CQ contest. CQ contest, CQ contest. Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie. CQ contest. CQ contest, CQ contest. Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie. CQ contest. CQ contest, CQ contest. Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie. CQ contest. CQ contest, CQ contest. Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie. CQ contest. I was hoping MIT was going to come visit. CQ contest, CQ contest. Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie. CQ contest.
Kilo India 5, Mike India Tango.
Oh yeah, there he is. Kilo India 5, Mike India Tango. Sounding good here in Minnesota, your 5904.
5904.
All right, thanks so much. Glad that you were able to pop in and say hello and get on the radio. 73. This is Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie. CQ contest. CQ contest, CQ contest. Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie. CQ contest. CQ contest, CQ contest. Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie. CQ contest. CQ contest, CQ contest. Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie. CQ contest.
Kilo Fox 5, Oscar Mike Hotel.
Kilo Fox 5, Oscar Mike Hotel, your 5904.
5904 on this end.
Thanks so much, 73, QRZ. CQ contest, CQ contest. Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie. CQ contest. CQ contest, CQ contest. Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie. CQ contest. CQ contest, CQ contest. Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie. CQ contest. CQ contest, CQ contest, Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie, CQ contest. CQ contest, CQ contest, Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie, CQ contest. CQ contest, CQ contest, Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie, CQ contest. CQ contest, CQ contest, Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie, CQ contest. CQ contest, CQ contest, Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie, CQ contest. CQ contest, CQ contest, Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie, CQ contest. CQ contest, CQ contest, Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie, CQ contest. CQ contest, CQ contest, Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie, CQ contest.
Kilo Mike 6, Uniform Sierra.
Kilo Mike 6, Uniform Sierra, your 5904.
Yo, 59.
And what's the zone out there? Is it 02 or 03? All right, we'll take the 59. Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie, CQ contest.
This is Kilo Mike 6, Uniform Sierra, so my zone is 5, actually.
All right, copy, zone 5. Thank you so much. And the KC3? Is that Romeo Juliet Alpha?
I'm not sure what you're asking, sorry.
Is that Romeo Juliet Alpha? All right, you faded back down on me then. Maybe try again in a bit. Conditions may improve. CQ contest from Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie, CQ contest. CQ contest from Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie, CQ contest.
Kilo Charlie 3, Romeo Juliet Fox.
All right, Kilo Charlie 3, Romeo Juliet Fox, your 5904.
There we go, QSL, you are 5905, 5905.
All right, copy the 5905. Thanks so much, QRZ. CQ contest from Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie, CQ contest. CQ contest from Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie, CQ contest. CQ contest from Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie, CQ contest. CQ contest from Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie, CQ contest.
Vector Echo 3, Mike Vector.
Vector Echo 3, Mike Vector, your 5904.
QSL 5904.
What was the zone again?
5904.
04, thanks so much. QRZ. CQ contest from Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie, CQ contest. Ending in Oscar.
Kilo Juliet 4, Zulu Echo Oscar.
Kilo Juliet 4, Zulu Echo Oscar, your 5904.
595.
595, thank you. 73, QRZ. CQ contest from Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie, CQ contest. CQ contest from Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie, CQ contest. CQ contest from Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie, CQ contest. CQ contest from Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie, CQ contest. CQ contest from Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie, CQ contest. CQ contest from Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie, CQ contest. CQ contest from Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie, CQ contest. CQ contest from Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie, CQ contest. CQ contest from Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie. CQ contest. CQ contest from Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie. CQ contest. It's a slim picking out there now. CQ contest from Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie. CQ contest. CQ contest from Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie. CQ contest. CQ contest Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie. CQ contest. CQ contest from Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie. CQ contest. CQ contest from Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie. CQ contest. CQ contest from Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie. CQ contest. All right, let's do some more hunting, as that is not being very fruitful.
Kilo 4, Mike Victor. Kilo 4, Mike Victor, 5908. QSL 5905. Thank you, Kilo 5, Kilo QSS. Kilo Germany 5, Tango Kilo 5. Kilo Germany 5, Tango Kilo 5, 5908.
Roger, 594, 594.
Thank you, number 4, Charlie Ocho 2, Alpha Mike Echo, contact.
I believe this is Cuba here. This might be Ahmed. I think it's CO2AME. Let's see if this is him. Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Quebec 590.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Victor America 2, Queen Bravo 5908. Ending 3, Quebec Bravo 5908. Thank you, good luck, you are set.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie. Robert, why don't you have a radio? Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie. Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie. Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie. Yeah, you're 5904. Thank you, 73. Yep, that was Ahmed in Cuba. That was pretty easy. Only took a couple calls there. Now, you'll notice something that I did there, maybe if you were paying attention. I was originally 239.5, which is actually a little above where he actually was. And the reason I was doing that is sometimes, if you're slightly off frequency, that actually can help distinguish yourself in the pileup. You can actually break pileups by just being slightly off frequency. Just go a little higher. Just a few clicks higher, and that actually can help you sometimes. Yeah, well, I said you're glad you had time to get on the radio, Stacy. That's awesome. I'm glad you, I said again, were able to get on, and we were able to get in the logbook because we only had FT8 contacts to this point. So to get on phone, we got that one checked off the list. That's awesome. 237, let's go 239. There we go.
United 1, Whiskey Bravo. CQ contest 4 United 1, Whiskey Bravo. CQ contest 4 United 1, Whiskey
There's the World Bank in Washington, D.C.
Whiskey Bravo 7 Queen.
This is a good one to get.
It's number 4, 123. I still need your suffix. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is 4 United 1, Whiskey Bravo. The World Bank in Washington, D.C.
WB7 Queen. WB7Q, thank you. You're 595. Thanks. 4 United 1, Whiskey Bravo.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
K0 Lima Whiskey Canada, 595.
You're 5904, thank you.
Thanks. 4 United 1, Whiskey Bravo.
Whiskey 2 Delta Lima Tango.
X-ray Tango.
It's actually my 4th contact with them.
N6XT, thanks, 595. CQ contest, 4 United 1, Whiskey Bravo.
Are you sure you need a voice contact from me, Dan? The other 20, 30, 40 contacts don't count in the log book.
Something Uniform 3, Alpha Charlie. QSL Canada, Uniform 3, Alpha Canada, 5.
There's Brazil back there.
Germany.
Runway 7, Tango Alpha. Thank you.
Yeah, we're starting to get that West Coast coming in pretty strong now that we're getting into the late afternoon time.
Thank you. Kilo 2, Zulu Whiskey.
Here's Miami here. Oh, he kind of faded out there a little bit. Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Mike, Whiskey Mike 0, Kilo Mike Sierra, 595. Thank you. Kilo 2, Zulu Whiskey.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Radio 3, Radio Zulu, 595. Radio 3, Radio Zulu, 595. Thank you. Kilo 2, Zulu Whiskey.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Number 6, Delta Japan 6, Golf India, 595.
I wonder if this guy's beaming somewhere else.
Delta Japan 6, Golf India. 200, Kilo 2, Zulu Whiskey.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Golf Sierra India, Golf Sierra India.
What's your question, Robert, about the 590? Just if it's a good radio, it is a good radio. It's a fine HF radio. Wouldn't be my first choice because, again, I'm biased toward the 7300, of course, but for a lot of reasons.
Thank you. Kilo 2, Zulu Whiskey.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Oscar Hotel 6, Oscar Sierra 595. Oscar Hotel 6, Oscar Sierra.
Try one more time for this Miami.
You're 595, thank you.
Kilo 4, Charlie Bravo Whiskey.
Kilo 4, Charlie Bravo Whiskey 595.
Thank you, 595.
Thank you. Kilo 2, Zulu Whiskey.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie 595.
Yeah, you're 5904.
Thank you. Kilo 2, Zulu Whiskey.
There we go. Got him on the last attempt.
Kilo 2, Zulu
Always like when that happens.
595, good luck.
There's France again, still on 293.5.
Whiskey 212, X-ray Lima 595. QSLW2XL, thank you. VE6 Sugar Victor. Traffic is subsiding a bit, so you're careful. You're 5904.
Thank you, Charlie Lima 6 Kilo.
WA3 Whiskey Norway Tango. Radio.
Again? Whiskey 1 Victor Sugar Nancy 5904.
5905.
Thank you. Kilo 5 Tango Radio.
We already got Tango Radio.
CQ contest. Kilo 5 Tango Radio. Kilo 5 Tokyo Radio.
Victor Alpha 2 Queen Radio.
Victor Alpha 2 Queen Radio 590.
If you're already, Sean, on the ICOM train and just used to it, I'd stick with the ICOM and save the cash. It's a great radio, great receiver, and it does have some advantages, but it's more money. And the 7300, there's so many of them out there. There's tons of website help and support, YouTube videos. There's just so many of them on the air, and people have them that, like, you'll have a big community to help you with it. So I'd say the 7300 all day and save yourself the money. It's not to say the FTDX10 isn't a good radio. Just ask Dan, the moderator here in the chat. He'll tell you, because he has one. But I would take the 7300 just because it's cheaper, and you're already used to the ICOMs. So I would just stick with that. The 7300 is phenomenal. You know, there's no huge advantage for spending the extra dollars over the 7300.
Alpha Japan, Kilowatt 3 Alpha Japan.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Lima Whiskey Charlie?
Yeah, Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie, you're 5904.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie, 595, thank you. Kilo 3 Alpha Japan.
All right, there's another one for the old logbook from Maryland there.
CQ contest, Kilowatt 3 Alpha Japan, Kilowatt 3 Alpha Japan.
Yeah, I see. That's, of course, Dan's answer.
Alpha 1 Foxtrot. Echo Alpha 1 Foxtrot. Sorry, just can't copy you again. Echo Alpha 1 Foxtrot.
I said the 7300 is pocket the $500. Save yourself the $500. Spend it on an antenna or something for your antenna system. That's what I'd recommend.
One more time.
Arrow 4, roger. Thank you.
CQ contest, Alpha Delta 4, Echo Bravo. Alpha Delta 4, Echo Bravo.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie 5904.
You're 5904 as well.
Thanks. Alpha Delta 4, Echo Bravo.
In easy pickings there on 335.5.
Echo Alpha 7, Bravo Whiskey. Okay, what's your prefix again? Echo Alpha 7, Bravo Whiskey. Got it, thank you, 5904.
All right, let's hop to 17 where there's no contesting going on. So we're good here on the tune. There we go. Let's check out 17 meters. No contesting here.
I like that band. I talked to someone, they were down in Florida, Jackson, Florida from here, on 10 meters, 29,
Systems. Expert Systems, over.
Yep, we just got people doing a little rag chewing up here today. Move this up. We'll do a few CQ calls here quick.
I was reluctant to buy one because of that.
it's always nice to have something that's just a little bit different, but
He's about S5 here.
for the buck, you just couldn't go wrong. It just seems to be a great little radio.
Go up a little higher. Surprised I'm not hearing any Halloween decorations firing up. I haven't heard anything like that yet. All right, let's try right here. CQ17, CQ17 calling CQ. Adjust my audio here back to some rag chew audio as well. So if you're on the radio and you think 17 might work, you can come find me. CQ17, CQ17 calling CQ. Calling CQ17, CQ17, CQ17 meters. From Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie calling CQ17 CQ from Kilowatt 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie QRZ. Oh boy, you're real light, very, very close to the noise floor. Try that one again. Yeah, there we go. You're about 5'3" that time. N3BC got you there, John. Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie here in the Twin Cities of Minnesota. Again, you're about 5'3", a little bit of QS Bravo, but we had you that time here. And just rolling around 17 and seeing how the conditions were with everybody else hiding away from the contest here on 17, John, over.
Roger, roger. What's the handle there? You got the advantage on me there. It is John, in fact. What's the handle?
Yeah, name here is Matt. Mike Alpha Tango Tango.
Very good, Matt. In the Twin Cities, very nice to make contact with you there. And I normally have a skid upstream with fairly regularly with Grand Cayman, but the guys aren't on today. I understand there's some DX activity and whatever, so my buddy may be off playing or letting somebody else play with this station. He has a super station down there on the Big Island. So anyway, so I just listened around, heard you call, and I'll let you get on to some other perhaps more exotic stuff. But so far I want to hear
A little bit of fading here. N3BC, K0LWC. Yeah, I've heard a few big stations there out of the Caymans here on the air this weekend. I mean, they've been just booming signals up here with everybody on the radio playing around here during the contest. So, yeah, it's been a busy one. But a lot of people on 17 hiding and having conversations here instead. And FT8 looks pretty busy too. So, well, thanks so much, John. And glad that we could hop in there and make a quick contact. And, yeah, you're sounding good up here. QS Baker is a little bit rough. It's been a little bit up and down. You were 5-5 there on the peak, and then you dropped back down to about I don't know, about a 4-1, let's call it. There on the low side. But I said no problem hearing you the entire way. So thanks so much. Have a great Halloween. We're getting ready for Halloween ourselves here. My little one is excited to get out there, so we'll be doing that tonight. So 73, and thanks for the quick conversation. N3BC from K0LWC just outside of Minneapolis. Bye-bye.
K0LWC, very fine, man, very fine. And, yeah, we've been running this schedule for several years. We kept at it. We had the big holes with the sun front. Do we actually, at least every couple of weeks, we make the conversation.
Yeah, see that fading in there. It gets down to about a 3-1, 2-1, and then comes up to 5-5. All right, 73, John. This is Kilo Zero Lima Whiskey Charlie, QRZ.
Oh, man, so I did say your report's 5x5, a little bit over that. Bye-bye.
Oh, thanks so much, John. Appreciate it. QRZ. CQ17 calling CQ. Calling CQ17, CQ17, from Kilo Zero Lima Whiskey Charlie, calling CQ17 from Kilo Zero Lima Whiskey Charlie. QRZ.
Kilo 1, Juliet Kilo.
Kilo 1, Juliet Kilo. Good afternoon, Jeff. Great signal here into Minnesota this afternoon. Name here is Matt. Mike Alpha Tango Tango.
Very good, Matt. Very good there. Nice signal here. You're 5-9 plus coming into Massachusetts this afternoon here. The band's not too crowded here. I don't contest, so I just put 17 on. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. I was doing a little contesting earlier, but I figured everybody else that's not doing it was probably hiding here on 17, so I thought I'd come down and check it out. Yeah, the bands are awfully crowded with the exception of 12 and 17 today.
Yeah, 15 is, you can't even find a space to work there. I mean, it's tight. Good for them on that. Nope, nice signal, 5-9, a little better, 5-9 plus here. And we're just running 70 watts into an end-fed antenna there. Go ahead.
Well, it's doing a great job for you. You're 5-8, 58 officially here in the logbook, just outside of Minneapolis, Minnesota. We're about 20 miles northwest of downtown Minneapolis. And we're just running a little dipole sloper. It runs northwest-southeast, about 65, 70 feet down to about 30 feet here across the backyard. 100 watts here on this end, so nothing special. But good conditions are good conditions. And if I'm making it 5-9, then something must be doing something right in there.
Yeah, no, very good. Heard the CQ. I put it on. I saw the little scope here. The ICOM 7300 was lit up there, so I just listened in, heard the you calling for the QRZ there. So, all right, I'll let you go there, Matt. See what's around the band and getting near dinner time here. Well, coming up, see what's happening. But thank you for taking the call. See if you can round a few more up. K1JK, Massachusetts 73.
Yeah, K1JK, K0LWC. Well, very good. Make sure you get ready for those trick-or-treaters. We're doing the same thing here, and we have to go out this year, so we got double duty this year. And I'll put you at 5-9, by the way, officially. You came up there at the QS Baker, so 5-9 in the logbook both ways. So thanks so much for the quick contact. Have a great rest of your Halloween evening. Hope it's a good one, Jeff. K1JK, K0LWC. Bye-bye.
Okay, K1JK with K0LWC, Matt 73.
QRZ. I'll do one more call out here. CQ17 calling CQ17 calling CQ17 meters from Kilo Zero Lima Whiskey Charlie calling CQ17 meters from Kilo Zero Lima Whiskey Charlie. QRZ. Whiskey Delta 6, Fox India Echo. Thanks so much for the call, Richard. You're about 5-3, 53 on the call in here into Minnesota this afternoon. Over.
Hey, thanks, Matt. Appreciate it. Watch your videos, watching the live stream on the computer, but of course it's delayed. Thanks for producing your videos. Do appreciate them. You are 5-1
WD6FI, K0LWC. Well, thanks so much. Yeah, we're doing some Halloween live streaming here today, so glad to get you in the logbook on phone for the first time, Richard. I see we had an FT8 contact back in June, but this is our first SSB contact, so I'm glad we're able to make it into the logbook officially. And when we made contact on FT8, did you send me out a QSL card? He's fading a little bit. Oh, Richard, I said you faded a little bit there. I don't know if you're still hearing me. Are you able to hear me, Richard? All right, Richard, you took a fade on me, so I won't hold you. But I'll be sure to send you out a QSL card. I see you have a QSL card there in your profile, so I want to get one from you as well. So thanks so much, Richard. Appreciate the contact here on phone, and thanks for the kind words about the YouTube channel. I appreciate it. And we'll catch you again down the logbook at WD6FIE from K0LWC. Bye-bye.
Okay, thanks, Matt. Appreciate it. 73, it's nice to work you again. And we'll get a QSL card out to you as soon as I can. K0LWC on the live stream, WD6FIE. 73, Matt.
73, Richard. We'll take out one more call, QRZ. Let's do it again. Let's pick up the portable station first. Portable station, go.
Yeah, the call here is Washington 9, kilowatt. That's Whiskey 9, Kilo operating portable out of Lackland Air Force Base in San Antonio.
All right, was that Whiskey 9 Zulu Kilo?
Yep, QSL, W9ZK. Originally from Illinois, but I just graduated basic military training for the Air Force, so I'm down here in Lackland Air Force Base in San Antonio. How copy?
All right, very good. 5 and 5, 55 here into the Twin Cities of Minnesota, about 20 miles northwest of downtown Minneapolis. Congratulations, by the way, about getting through your training there. And again, you're 5 and 5 here in Minnesota this afternoon on Halloween. Over.
Thank you for the 5 and 5. Very good. We almost have been neighbors. I'm up from Illinois, so hey, I appreciate it. I'll keep it short. I know there's some other guys in there, but I'm just pushing 100 watts out of a Wolf River coil, and like I said, I appreciate the best wishes there. I heard from the last guy that shot a YouTube channel, so I popped up in your live stream, and it's really cool. I'm sorry I was not familiar before, but I will definitely be a new subscriber of yours, and I'll check out some of the videos. Over.
All right, awesome. Yeah, well, I said I do some live streaming and just make other, videos about ham radios. So, yeah, definitely check them out, and you'll be able to hear yourself on the live stream on YouTube, whether live or after the fact once the video gets posted. So, very good. Well, again, thanks for the contact. You sound good up this way. What's my report down in San Antonio, by the way, on the Wolf River Coil? How am I doing your way?
Unit Clean 59, Easy 59 coming into San Antonio. I've got the smallest whip that Wolf River Coil sells. I think it's like 7 feet, but I got the small American flag to the top of it.
Well, I'll take the Easy 5.9 anytime. That's always a good report in my book, right, Zach? I'll take a 5.9. So thanks so much. Glad you discovered the YouTube channel there. And again, congratulations. Have fun. Enjoy your Halloween evening. W9ZK from K0LWC. Bye-bye, Zach. All right, I'll pick up one more. QRZ. QRZ from K0LWC. CQ17 calling CQ, calling CQ17, calling CQ, and thanks, by the way, Zach. CQ17, CQ from Kilo Zero Lima Whiskey Charlie, calling CQ17, CQ. Calling CQ17, CQ. This is Kilo Zero Lima Whiskey Charlie, QRZ. Gotta adjust my audio. I still have all my bass turned out on my audio. CQ17 calling CQ. Calling CQ17, CQ. This is Kilo Zero Lima Whiskey Charlie calling CQ17, CQ. CQ 17 meters, CQ 17 meters from Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie, QRZ. CQ 17 calling CQ. Calling CQ 17, CQ. And this is interesting. It's only on contest weekends is 17 so tight that you're picking up other signals from next to you. Usually on the average day on 17, it's wide open, but it is a contest weekend. Calling CQ 17, calling CQ on the YouTube live stream today. Calling CQ 17 from Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie. Calling CQ 17, CQ 17 meters from Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie, QRZ. CQ 17 calling CQ 17 meters. Calling CQ 17. Calling CQ 17 meters, CQ 17 meters from Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie, QRZ. Let's move down off this guy here a little bit. CQ 17 calling CQ. Calling CQ 17, CQ 17 meters, CQ 17 meters from Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie. Calling CQ 17 meters. Calling CQ for the K0LWC YouTube live stream on Halloween. This is K0LWC QRZ. Nothing there. Now we're going to jump to where the real fun exists. 40 meters. Check the old antenna here. All right, looking good. Don't need a tuner. We're just going to roll with it. Pretty busy. Let's go up here.
But anyway, send for QSL certificates. We've got all the information on QRZ.
Knock a little bit out of this. Kilo Bravo 0 Tango Delta Whiskey KB0 TDW from K0LWC. This is K0LWC calling Kilo Bravo 0 Tango Delta Whiskey. This is Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie. So again, if you're in the Midwest, if you're in the Midwest part of the country, you're probably going to hear me right now, 40 meter daytime. This is Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie calling for Kilo Bravo 0 Tango Delta Whiskey KB0 TDW from K0LWC.
Yeah, go ahead, Matt.
I was just going to check to see how you did here over the contest weekend. How many did you rack up? How many contacts did you rack up, Dan?
Oh, we made about 200.
About 200 contacts. Well, boy, 10 meters was wide open. It was better yesterday, but still, even today was pretty good. Did you make any on 10?
Yeah, I made about 5 or 6, but my main band was 15 meters.
Yeah, I said 15 for me is, I got to get me a 15-meter dipole because the ZS doesn't just do very well on 15. It's the one band that probably is pretty important because it does do pretty well for contests and just in DX in general, that it's not so great on. It works, but not very well. The other band is a work band, doesn't matter that it doesn't do well on. But Yeah, I said 10 meters for me was great. Did some 20, did a couple 40 DX last night, but no, the bands were in pretty good shape, all things considered, especially with that CME that happened overnight.
Yeah, and I guess just to make it official, 5904.
Oh, you're gonna put some points behind this one. Okay, you're 5904 here as well.
I expect my QSL card.
I did work the contest. That's what we've been doing. We've been working it. Yeah, I was gonna say, what is that? Maybe your 10th QSL card?
Yeah, probably. Had like 52 contacts.
Well, I said, I mean, you're. I just messed with the RF gain, so you're back to true reading now. You're 5'9", probably 5 or 10 over.
Hey, Roger. Yeah, I got you tapping the plus mark on the 20.
Oh, 5'9" plus 20. Heck, I'll take the plus 20. Uh-oh, I feel like there's some power coming.
Say what?
I was going to say, I feel like there's some power coming from you.
Oh, could be. We might have a little fire in the wire. You never know. Sometimes you just got to let it go and let it swing.
Wall to wall and treetop tall, I believe is the saying as it goes.
There you go. Put the full power in it and let it swing and eat.
Well, here, let me check the audio. The audio that I'm running right now, by the way, is a rag chew audio setup. I'm guessing that it sounds nice and bassy and smooth and all the things that it should sound like, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's definitely rag chew quality.
All right, let me make the adjustment here. Let me show you, and I don't think that it's going to do anything for the folks watching. But let me go with the DX audio here. Let me make a few adjustments. I gotta not only adjust the software, but adjust the 7300 1 second.
All right, we're back now. We just adjusted it up. Tuned the amp up a little bit more. Hello. That's about 500 right there.
Yeah, it didn't change anything. You were still about the same, although there's a little bit of movement, a little bit of QS Baker. All right, but this is the, I can do actually go probably right about here. This right here would be the DX pile-up busting audio with between the software and the preamp and the radio, EQ. I imagine that you can probably tell the difference on this one.
Yeah, bass is pretty much almost gone, and the mids are up a little bit, and the highs are up a little bit. But actually, now you're
Can't hear me on 40, Richard, huh?
backside of the
Not
plus
surprising.
20, in between the plus and the 2.
Yeah, I said this is just a whole lot of highs in it. Just like I said, that's the tricky part about this setup that I have is you got to set the radio, the software. I don't mess with the preamp very much, which is good. Let me go back to my rag chew setup because that's where the money's at.
Yeah, buddy. Yep, that's where you want it. That's where you need it, actually. Unless you're busting that DX up.
There we go. Now we're back. And I had it in the second filter, too. I didn't realize I had it on. I must have had my other filter stage turned on from last night working DX yet.
Yeah, now we're back to just 100 watts and a wire.
100 watts and a wire. Did you, I don't know if you were on the stream earlier, but they were giving me a hard time on Twitter. We were talking about should stations like Scott, for example. Scott lives in Nebraska, and he has, a relatively compromised antenna, right? And I was like, this is the perfect weekend to get on the air. If you have a small station, this is a time to get on, turn the RF gain back a little bit, and pick out the biggest signals, the 5, the 10 that are the strongest on any band, and throw yourself in the pile-up with 100 watts and whatever compromised antenna you have. And there was some guy on Twitter telling me, "Oh no, you shouldn't do that. It's going to lead to a lot of frustration." I was like, "A lot of frustration?" I go, "You probably could nab a few new countries. You'll definitely get some states for sure with the big guns here in the States." I was like, "Why would you tell somebody with a compromised setup that they shouldn't go poke around when everybody else that's got a $100,000 station is on the air?" It doesn't make any sense.
Oh, yeah. And, if I was Scott,
It was a call
I'd
sign.
have taken that thing up to the top of my roof on the building, you know, bundled up and just took it up there and just played all day. And probably would have finished up his work all state.
Yeah, I mean, it's, there's these stations out there with massive gain, behind their antenna systems. You got your meager compromised antenna. Yeah, they're going to have a better chance to hear you, even with everything going on, especially today as things get a little bit slower for some stations and a lot more dupes and all that. But yeah, I just thought that was funny. Telling people, like, nah, you only can come on the air this weekend if you have a really big station and make contacts. Otherwise, you're going to be really frustrated. I was like, what? I go, I am by definition myself a small gun station, 100 watts in a wire. And, I mean, I was on the radio for a total of what? I don't know, 2 hours, 3 hours total this weekend. And, I made 60, 70 contacts, whatever it was. And a lot of it was DX. Not all of it, but a lot of it was. And again, I didn't need a full legal limit and a quad stack to do it. So that was an interesting, let's call it conversation from Twitter yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, a lot of our contacts were done on 100 watts in a wire. We have Ireland, Portugal, Slovenia, France, Germany, Africa, a lot of the German stations, a lot of the France, Italy, a lot of Portugal, like 4 or 5 Irelands.
For me, it was Brazil, Uruguay, Chile. I mean, it was because 10 meters was wide open. So all those southern parts of South America are where I get rolling in when 10 meters opens up. Just it's the natural propagation pattern for us up here. Is that what it is for you on 10? Do you get a lot of South America on that north-south propagation?
Yep. 90% of it. Now, when the band really opens up and we start getting a lot more sunspots, and the SFI starts getting up there and 10's open for like weeks at a time, then I'll get into like Europe and Germany and all them on 10. But for the most part, it's just Southern South America.
Yeah, I said it was just wild with the amount of, as far south, well into Chile was just a ton of that. And then southern Brazil around Rio, just a ton of that. I mean, it was like, I think I had like 10 or 15 Brazils all lined up in a row, a lot of their contest stations down there in the south part of the country. So 10 meters was just a great surprise this weekend for the contest. It was a lot of fun. Again, 15 meters was red hot. Again, my wire doesn't do well on 15, but still, it was great to see 15 meters lit up. And as always, when there's a contest, people are running off to go to 17 meters and hide on 17 to have conversations in Ragchew, which is great. So it lights up 17 meters in a different kind of way. It's not the contest, but it's because of the contest that 17 meters is so open. And people are actually using it wall to wall, and there's a lot of signals on it because people are just trying to get away from the contest. So it's a great time to get on 17 and play around and see how that works for you if you generally don't use it. So that was a ton of fun. And I actually got on 12 too. Did you listen around on 12 at all?
Yeah, a little bit. Her rag chewing on 12 because they were hiding out.
Yeah, 12 meters was, I said, getting some activity with some rag chewers as well for that same reason, like you said. So I said it was a good weekend all around, and I was kind of worried that the CME that rolled in overnight was going to really impact things, but thankfully it actually ended up being kind of a dud. We definitely got some active conditions, but certainly wasn't as high for as long as they were predicting a K index of 7. I don't even know if we touched 7, but if we did, it was brief. The solar winds really weren't that bad, and Yeah, so overall, I think a lot of people were rushing in the beginning of the weekend because they were expecting that everything was going to get wiped out once that storm hit. But thankfully, the storm was kind of underwhelming.
Yeah, did you guys go out and look for the northern lights up there last night?
No, we didn't. I said I was up pretty late last night, and I was going to wait and see. I was kind of keeping an eye on I said what the KP was last night, and it was constantly, it was delayed. You know, first it was supposed to be in the evening, then it was supposed to be around midnight to 1, then it turned into 3 to 6 in the morning, and I was like, well, I'm out. I'm not going to get up, that super early and get out there at 4 o'clock in the morning. So I would have had to wake up super early, which I did not. So I didn't go look for it. But I was ready to. If it was going to look like the K was climbing and holding steady, like it was holding at a 5 at around like 11 or midnight, I might have tried to go out. But it went to a 5 briefly, and then it backed down to a 3, and I was like, nope, I am not going to go out there in the middle of the night until 4 in the morning and get skunked.
Could have taken your radio and done some portable activity.
Said I should have took an antenna out there and I could have did some auroral propagation. That would have been fun. Point the old antenna north and let her rip once I see something. That'd be fun. And try to do some scatter off of that. But yeah, it was a good time. Regardless, I said, I can't see anything. I'm in heavily wooded area in my north. All I see is trees, 80-foot high trees behind my house. So it's hard to see the north, not to mention being in the city doesn't help things either. But well, I said there'll be a lot more of those in the next few years here with the solar cycle. So as much as I wanted to go out and see it last night, we'll have a lot more chances the next couple of years to go out and see that.
Yeah, buddy. K0LWC for ID.
K0LWC. So what's the plan for the rest of the night down there?
Well, football's on tonight, and my team's playing, so.
Yeah, but do you know where they're playing?
No, I don't even think they're playing in Minnesota, I think.
Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Yeah, buddy. We're coming up to your hometown and stomping you.
Well, it's not hard to stomp the Vikings.
Oh, there you go.
All right, well, we're going to sign it off on this thing, and I'll give you a call on your satellite phone. So make sure your satellite phone's connected. I'll give you a buzz. But very good. So for everybody watching today, thanks for watching. It was a lot of fun. Made some great contacts. I think we're up to, again, around 75 contacts for the weekend. Just 100 watts in a wire, hunting, pecking around, looking for contacts. Nothing special. Got a lot of DX in there, especially yesterday. I said even on nighttime 40, which gets to be a little bit tougher on 100 watts in a wire, still made some good contacts on DX to France and to Finland. So again, if you've been watching this weekend, thanks so much. I appreciate it. And we'll catch you again for the next live stream. So have a great Halloween. It's getting dark around here pretty soon, so we're going to be excited to start seeing some trick-or-treaters come out. Maybe Dan, I can hand out some Baofeng radios for Halloween, right? We can just start handing those out. Because I said they'll probably get better use playing around with some kid than I would ever do with anything like that. Maybe that's a good idea for Halloween.
Getting a Baofeng for Halloween is kind of like getting that apple when you're expecting a candy bar. All right, everybody, we appreciate the live stream. Everybody in the chat room, everybody that's just listening, man. Have a good Halloween. Have a safe Halloween. KB0TDW, blowtorch of the Midwest.
All right, 73, Dan. Turn on that satellite phone, and I'll be calling you there on that line. So thanks, everyone. Have a great Halloween. We'll catch you next.